Hi and welcome to another session of advanced readings. This is a technique that we use in spiritualism a lot, and it also inspired me when I had the oracle readings through the Nadi oracles, where our messages were given to me thousands of years in advance, mind-boggling stuff. And also, of course, it's used in when you're using clairvoyance by email reading and sometimes by telephone. You know things before the person calls you. So I'm inspired by this technique and I hope it helps you. There could be a message here for you today. So you'll see me working in blue light for this, because this is how the medium can get close to spirit. We often use a red or blue light in my circle, particularly if you're doing physical or trance work. Anyway, hope you enjoy these sessions. Now I'm picking up now on something about a car accident, because I'm seeing a car. I'm getting the feeling they're going upstate. So I must be in America to use phraseology like that. I'm seeing three young people in a car. They're all really spaced out, all of them, and the one driving is not fully in control of the car. And they've hit somebody on my left hand side. It feels like a motorcycle has been hit on the left hand side, and I feel that I've got with me all four people here, both the three boys in the car and also the man on the motorcycle that was hit on the side, who went off the road and has hit a post or something, and his head has been broken or hit. He's got a helmet on, but he's broken his neck where his head has hit the side, and then the car has zoomed off, and something's happened there too, because I feel as if that car has hit something. It's hit something head on, like a lorry. I think it's a lorry or something that's hit them head on, and all four people have been killed. There's 4 people killed in a road accident here, and I want to first of all point out, because I think the person that's receiving this message is the person who knew the person on the motorbike on my left, what the car hit, because I'm getting this sound of the man there. I don't know if there's a short name to the man on the bike. I'm getting a sound like it's a short name. It's like Rod or something, or Bob or Rob or Rod or something like that. I think Rod, because I know that's an unusual name, because I think it's like Roderick, Rod or something like that, but I'm getting that sort of feel sound with his name here. And there's a big inquest about this, but I sense that it's the person on the motorbike that was the sad victim, because he was always a very careful driver. And also, I don't know if in his life he'd also had was a bit of a comedian, because I feel he could tell a good joke and could entertain with it, possibly on an amateur basis, and so I'm getting that feeling there with him. And I just want to say I feel regret from the boys who were high, because I think they've kind of understood the consequence of what they've done, because they've hit the lorry, they've all gone, but there's been all sorts of families distressed and upset by this whole incident. But I particularly want to send love from like the gentleman on the motorbike, whose name I've been struggling with, but I can just hear. It might make sense to you. The person that would be receiving the message would understand about 3 flowers. I don't know, on a man's grave where you wouldn't normally put flowers, I'd have thought, but I see a carving of 3 flowers shown together, that seem to be significant. It looks like almost like there might be something with 3 flowers on a coat of arms or something. I don't know if there was something or symbol of some sort that involved 3 flowers that would have some significance to the person receiving this message. And he's wanting to say, it was a shock for him suddenly finding himself in the next world, because he was off doing normal things. I think he was coming back from work, ready to go home, and they were thinking about what we're going to do when we get home, and we were going to go out that night. And so it's obviously he's married, because I feel there's a partner he's returning to here. I'm getting not quite all right, but there's something about he was returning to somebody, and he just wants to give his love to let you know that it was much as a shock for him as it was for everyone else. But of course they adjust very quickly when they get to the spirit world. They start to know what's happening when they get there. They kind of wake up to it all. They see the stress when a sudden death happens like that. But he comes with a lot of love just to try to give a bit of reassurance. It might help you to know he's all right, because you worry, has he crossed over? Has he crossed over? Because of the tragedy of his circumstances. It makes you worry he didn't get there, but of course he did. And he wants to give you his love and let you know that he's all right. And there's something also, he says, there was a bottle of champagne we were saving for a special occasion. And I just feel as if I want to open that and toast him, because it's too sad to open most of the time, to have those things hanging around, it's just given this very sentimental sort of feeling that the people that are in grief would feel towards him. I feel that when they laid him out, they put his motorcycle clothes on him, because I feel as if I got a leather jacket on that he would when he was put into the coffin. Okay, so that's that message, and I hope that reaches the recipient today. And please do put your comment if you understand that message.
So maybe that message was for you, and if it was, please do leave a comment in the comments below on YouTube so that other people can recognize that this is real. I mean, if you look back at some of the older videos, you'll see that some of the most strange and obscure messages have been taken to the letter, and there's been some interesting stories that are developed once a person has made the comment. So leave a comment, and even if the message isn't for you, it's still a good idea to leave a comment, because this helps spirit to connect with us and maybe get you a message next time.
My next message is for someone who's very interested in the paranormal, in particular the idea of taking ghost photographs, because I'm getting pictures here of somebody that enjoys doing ghost photography, and I feel this message is for you. You've been collecting lots of pictures over the years, and I feel this has not been something that's just been an idle pastime, but you've been getting quite serious about trying to catalogue these and try all sorts of different places to get these into some sort of order. And obviously you get lots of things that can be dismissed, things like orbs and things like that, but I'm getting a sense that I want to say to you, you've picked up some very interesting stuff that seems to be very real. And there's a picture of some sort of a face of a woman that looks a bit like an old hag. And it's not my mother's photograph, but I've just seen something like an old hag of some sort, a picture like that. And it looks almost cartoon-like that you've captured. But I want to say, I think you've got something, because you did something, and this has something to do with going somewhere where there was medieval sort of witches, maybe even a ducking stool or something like that. And that you have caught something. Now, let me just make sure I can identify you, the recipient of this message, because I want to say that you do things such as, like I say, there's the whole collection of photography, but you also, your father was an engineer, I want to say, and I want to say also that you have an interest in art and drawing, and particularly drawing using things like Photoshop. Not Photoshop in the pictures, but I feel that you understand how to do graphics. I think I want to say. I would feel your career is heading towards graphic design. And there's a group of you, there's 3, sometimes 4 others. And I feel that you go out together on misty nights and things like that. And I have to say that you've tried the Ouija board in graveyards, and I want to suggest you stop that. I'd keep to the photography, because I think you're getting more serious results and people take you a lot more seriously if you keep it quite serious. So that's my message to you, and I just want to say keep at it, because I think you're having good fun with that. I think it's quite interesting, and I think you might get thousands of pictures, but you only need one that's the real interesting one, and I think you might have a few that might be quite interesting. I feel that you're going to take a lot more interest in photography yourself as time goes on, not necessarily spirit photography and things, but I feel that you have a sort of a macabre sort of take on photography that can actually become quite artistic and could be picked up, I feel, as part of your work for the future. And I think you'll go into graphic design. That's my feeling. Okay, that's my message. Okay, this next message is for someone who's just sat watching this, just been handed a cup of tea and has spilt some of it. So you've just not burnt yourself, but you've just tea all over the place. You've just done that as you were watching this video. Okay, so it's going to be interesting if you put your comment, because I feel you spilt the tea. You're now watching this and you think, hey, he's talking about me, because I also feel, I think this is a male person, there's male and female person in the room, but I feel as if this is for a male person that's watching this, and I don't know if you have a habit of doing this, because I feel as if I spilled it on some books just recently too, and I'm getting a connection with, I don't know whether, I'm getting some connection with sailing. Now, I don't know whether you've been doing sailing or you've just watched something on telly about sailing, or something about sailing seems to make a significance here to the person receiving this message as well. And I want to say with you that so you know who you are. I want to say with you that money's not been too good with you lately. It's been quite a worry with money. You had quite a lot put aside, you had some funds, but they've all got used up, and just recently, and you're just at the point where you're thinking, I can't pay the bills properly, you know, and you're quite a conscientious person, but such a lot of money has gone out on so many things that are unexpected and unnecessary that it's become quite a difficult time for you, and you're worried about the period ahead. And I feel not to worry too much, because I feel you'll recoup your losses, and you're in a job, you've not been in that job for so long. That job has been a bit worrying because it doesn't pay what it should do. Now you've had those expenses, because this is kind of a new job that you've kind of gone into. But I feel as if you can step up and step up again. I feel I step up twice, so that I make myself a better job out of this initial job. So my feeling is stick with it. And there's a female person, I don't know if you're married to her or she's a partner with you, but she's helping. And she's not making so much money, but she's making very good cuts in things and being able to manage the household so that your money will work through all right. And I don't know if you've just bought a kitten, because I'm seeing a cat, but it looks like a little cat. So I feel as if there's a kitten around you. So those are all the clues for you for that. You'll know who you are from all those things I've given you there. But not to. I just want to say not to worry about the money. It's as simple as that. That's the main worry that's been in your life at the moment. And you've been taking kind of quite an interest in this type of video like mine here today and other ones on the web. And I feel you're getting a very broad-minded idea of things, and then also looking at the more serious stuff too. You're getting very interested in the idea of what is consciousness, what is awareness, what's the purpose and meaning of life, what do we mean by God? All those type of big questions I feel are filling your head at the moment. So once the practical side of your life is sorted out and you feel a little bit more ease at your time with your money and things, when you relax a bit more and you maybe start doing a bit of meditation and things like that, I feel that all that world of interesting things of the bigger picture of life, as it were, are going to open up for you soon, and your life is going to become it's going to feel more like an exploration and an adventure than it does at the moment, which feels a bit like a chore and a struggle. But it'll be kind of an adventurous life I see ahead for you.
So I hope that helped. because it's lovely doing this and giving messages to people out there, and I know some of you get very excited by the messages that you get, so thank you for your feedback. And if you do enjoy watching all this, why not come and get a reading at my website, because I've got a team of readers, you know, that are on there 24/7, and there's lots of special deals there at the moment. For example, in the UK, if you're a new customer, you can use our welcome offer and get 29 pence a minute for the first 10 minutes, so you can try a reading for very little. Same with the USA, we've got 59 cents per minute for the first 10 minutes on the welcome offer. So thanks for watching my channel, and do come back and follow us. Click that little bell thingy at the bottom of the page there. We do loads of things here, as well as all these readings. We've got my family involved, we've got all sorts of investigations, we've got my mystic talks, so we're inspired, we got lots of readings, you'll see our stuff with the media and all sorts of things. So keep watching, and keep watching now, because coming up will be the playlist of more videos like this one today, so there could be another message there for you today.